the demo from that one. Right. The profile, the about section. In the about section, you can have up to 2,600 characters. And in a moment, I'm going to show you the breakdown of this. Actually, I'm going to do it now. I'm just going to shift forward to some examples. This is an example of an about section, which is fully optimized. Now, this is a senior marketing manager one, but you'll notice at the top up here, it doesn't just say senior marketing manager. It says A, B, and C. There's 3 position titles that talk about this person with a value proposition statement of what they deliver at the end of it. So again, it's, what you're an expert at doing, who you do it for, what kind of companies you do it for, are they small to medium size, are they startups, are they enterprise level organizations, is it oil and energy, is it maritime, is it subsea, whatever, right? If you wanted to, you could talk about your qualification in here, although you can add, universities and colleges at the top of the profile, so you don't have to do this, but if you've got, a bachelor, a master's and a PhD, you might want to mention it here because it's a good selling point. After that, we've got some key strengths. You want to break down the key strengths of your role, what you're very good at doing, followed by a little synopsis of the role, name dropping some big name companies. When you're talking about a synopsis, I always use the trick of saying, I have worked for / with. And if you use the words for and with, that means you can mention your clients because you've worked with them. So you could mention the big boys in here. So if you've worked with Shell or you've worked with Expo or whatever it is, you can, name drop these in here. And I always put a couple of key achievements in here with as many as numbers as possible. So and I'm going to talk about how to build these in a moment, a little framework. But what's really important, what a lot of people do miss out, is having a skills matrix in this section. So you want to just say my specialities, my skills, and then we want to be, and again, once I've done this for 2 of the people in the company's profiles, you could do a bit of copy and paste into a lot of your profiles, specifically with the specialities, with the products and the service and the offerings that the company have got going. You can break this section up using Unicode characters just to stand out from the crowd. So you could just Google Unicode characters, or you could go on, just take a note of this, Emojipedia. Now, I'm not saying you use smiley faces, right? But you could use green ticks or pointing fingers. If there's something important you want to emphasize on the profile, why not use an emoji, something a bit professional, and stick it on there to break it up. It just shows that you're not living in the dark ages. So I'm just going to go back. So I talked about, accomplishments and how to showcase the biggest projects. So I'm just going to run through how I build these. Now, if I'm going to build a case study, so this could be a company case study, and this is a very, very short case study. I mean, a lot of these projects, you could have a 5-page document on it. The hard thing to do is get it down to 3 lines deep, 4 lines deep, or even 5 lines deep. So what we're going to do, we're going to write our projects, our accomplishments, or our company accomplishments using a framework called SAR, which is an acronym for situation, action, result. So I've got 4 examples here I just want to run you all through, and they're all different examples. So we've got a marketing example. So the situation is Dubai tourism required to increase visitors during the Dubai Expo. So we're setting the scene, right? As senior marketing manager, project managed first of its kind 6-day Persian Gulf Festival campaign with celebrity concerts for 15K attendees, including creation of videos and presentations of event content. So what we've got in there in that green section is, the action, what this person took. But we always mention a position. As a position, you did something. So with the likes of Alan, as founder and managing director, started this company, recognized the gap in the market, started this company in whatever, and built it into a world-class brand, delivering A and B within whatever, and successfully onboarded companies such as, and then mention some of the big clients if you're allowed to, if there's no non-disclosure. There's an information security example here. Korn Ferry needed to renew their ISO. Well, ISOs, you guys are going to need ISO certification with various elements of your business. So, you could do a spin on this as well. As VP Security, manage renewal process for ISO certification by working with internal audit team to identify corrective action reports, plan and oversaw resolution of issues, engage with BSI external auditors, and successfully retained the certification. So these are all good things, you know, which can help with the business, talking about the accreditations your business has got. A couple more. Let's talk about an engineering example. I'm sure some of you will know what the company Weatherford is, because they were on the same industrial estate as you. Weatherford identified a gap in their product portfolio for an ISO blah 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 qualified retrievable bridge plug. So again, this might be something that you guys do. You know, there's a product portfolio, you've noticed a gap, and it prevented a bid opportunity on a well barrier contract with Saudi Aramco. Massive name drop of a massive company, right? As product director, create a business plan to invest into development of new technology and bring to market a fully qualified tool in under 12 months. So we're talking about, you know, the whole product development life cycle, testing and the like, leading to a contract with Saudi Aramco and product that now generates in excess of whatever million per month. Yep. So those kind of things, you know, they can go on the website, they can go on brochures, they can go on LinkedIn profiles. Here's a business development example. The Schoonbeek heavy oil field project in the Netherlands required a new method to artificially lift 12 API heavy oil service. As business development manager, built a team of cross-functional specialists, led creation of a new high-volume rod pump system, driven by newly designed long stroke, blah, 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 branded as something. And, you know, you might even get, oh, I lost the word here. I'm going to move on. Branded as reflex and secured artificial lift contract with whatever for whatever, resulting in a contract over 3 years. So that's just 4 examples there. Marketing, information security and ISO, an engineering example, and a BD example, you know, with regards to, again, product development and design that you could potentially implement into your business. Right. And we talked about this already, so I'm going to move on. Now,